Yeah, I can work in a restaurant that make pizza.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm having a problem with pizza. The lady is driving.
Speed limit?
Yeah, okay. So we really stopped. The lady's like,
She didn't hit her though? She almost did?
yeah, okay.
And you were out here?
Yeah.
Okay. Your wife's okay?
Yeah, it's okay right now.
And then,
English at all?
I'm sorry.
No, it's a little bit.
Is she okay? You want me to talk to her on the phone or is she okay?
No, it's a bit. The working is in a very busy right now. It's not good yet.
Okay, where is she working? You mind if I get your name?
Yeah.
Do you have an ID at all? Or?
Yeah.
I have a body. So you said you were out here when it happened?
Hi, guys.
Amy? Oh,
Your first name is Alex?
yeah. That's his name.
Honey, stay over here.
Come on.
Don't go into the parking lot. Stay over here, okay? Stay over here. Sit down on the curb. Get your brother, too. You should help him.
This is no. This is the problem for. This is the driver.
You think she doesn't drive?
Yeah, yeah.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
Come on, busy, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did she almost hit somebody today?
Yeah.
Okay. How does that happen?
I don't know who's in one time. What time?
Yeah. How did it? What was she doing?
What is this is now the driving. You know, it's a puncture that
She went out?
Yeah.
Okay. And then where was your wife? Can you show me?
Yeah. What's up with you over here? You know, it's my reference over here.
She was walking?
Yeah.
And the lady backed up?
Yeah.
But she didn't hit her?
No, there is. Okay. Yeah.
You live in apartment 220?
220.
Phone number?
8.
Okay.
528. 41. 16.
Your wife's okay, right?
That's okay.
I didn't mean to talk
No,
about
no,
it.
no.
Yeah, I got you. If you ever see anything, just call us right away.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Unfortunately, I mean, we can't enforce the law on private property, but somebody was hit.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no speed limit, but we have to.
Yeah.
She was just back.
Okay.
Did she stop afterwards?
Yeah.
Did she say anything?
And,
No, she stopped and called me a fucking bitch. That's all she did, remember?
yeah.
Yeah, she yelled out her window that I was a fucking bitch, and then she took off.
Yeah.
That's what she did. She didn't apologize. She just called me a fucking bitch.
Maybe we can watch the language around the kids.
Oh, well, sorry, guys. And you're right. Yeah, I agree with you, officer. I appreciate that. No, I appreciate that. I agree with you. You're right.
I know you're upset.
No, I know, and you're right. I agree with you.
Thank
They
you,
did
yeah.
hear it the
I don't
first.
like to tell people,
No,
you
no,
know?
I agree with you. I agree with that. Like I'm sorry that I did that. Like I wasn't thinking when I was just repeating. I want you to understand that this is a situation where I know how it's being portrayed over there, and I don't care. And
Here's the deal.
Officer,
Don't
can I
worry
just
about
finish?
them.
I'm gonna keep
Go ahead.
calling because
Yes, please do if you see a complaint.
these kids were sitting there when it happened.
Okay.
Like I am not some dramatic. I know her daughter was screaming at me about how I'm just trying to start problems. So this happens every day.
Here's what I want you to
every
do.
day, every single day.
Don't let
Every
what
day.
I know. Hear me out. Don't
These kids.
listen. Don't
Do
let.
you see my arms? Like this is not. I'm sorry. This is so.
Do you want to let me finish?
No, I'm
Listen,
sorry.
I'm trying to help you, but every time I open my mouth, you start to talk. Okay? Here's what's important. Don't let the way that others perceive you affect how you think I perceive you. I am my own person. I can make my own observations. People can say whatever they want to me. My job is to let them talk. Okay? And then I decide what happens. That's it. So whatever issues you have with them, whatever you think they said to me.
Oh, I wasn't even talking about them.
I'm talking about anybody.
Did they say things about me? I guess
No.
I'll just have to get the body cam footage. That's weird. Why would they have something to say about me?
I said anybody.
But why
I'm
are you
speaking
worried about?
Okay, listen, let's not.
I didn't think they said anything about me.
I didn't say that they did.
Then why would you bring it up?
Because you said people over there said things about me.
What?
Okay, listen, I'm not going to play. Who else would you like
I'm
me to
talking
speak
about over there, the woman that I called on originally. I wasn't talking about them.
with? Okay, well, that was my mistake.
Why would I say that? I was pointing over here
Okay,
at the lady that I
sounds good.
called
Thank you.
about. Like I didn't think
Okay.
that. Why were you guys talking about me? Like what was that about even?
So I spoke to him about the complaint.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm confused. I don't know why you even needed to speak to them though, because they weren't even involved.
Okay. But you originally called her over.
because I wanted her to support me as someone that runs the association, because I felt like she should be aware of what was going on.
I'm the one that speaks to people and makes the determination.
Okay, but I just wanted her to be aware of what was going on. I'm not trying to argue with you.
But you are arguing with me. Every time I talk, you talk. You have a refute or a rebuttal for everything that I say.
Same.
You're demanding that I tell you how I'm going to do my job. What I'm trying to do is there anybody else that you need me to speak to? You already told me you didn't witness the alcohol.
You know what? Here's the deal. I am trying very hard to keep a very bad thing from happening, and I apologize if you think I'm talking over you, but you know what, officer? It's getting frustrating when every video of this interaction will show that this woman, I have videos of her car, I have videos of her screaming and yelling, and nobody wants to watch it. I asked the last officer when she called the police.
But here,
she called. Let me talk. Like, you know what? I when you said I stopped, right?
But here's
Can
the
I have
deal.
the same? Can I have the same?
But you're talking in circles.
No, I'm not. You don't know what I was about to say. How do you know if I was going to talk in
circles? Do you
circles?
have a complaint to file, miss?
Yeah, I'm going to file one on all of you.
Okay.
So I'll come in and speak to a supervising officer.
Well, if you would like to file a complaint against that officer, I'm the one that takes the complaint.
No, there's someone above you, sir.
No, I'm that officer. It's me. Yes,
I will be
do
filing
have
a general complaint because this is. I'll speak to the chief about this.
Okay.
This is a problem, sir, and I don't feel like anybody did anything to me that was ever anything but argumentative. Like, you accused me of being argumentative of that officer, but actually, if you watch the video, you're going to see that it was the other way around.
Okay.
And I apologize that I don't know what I did wrong here. I'm witnessing something that's terrifying, and I'm calling the police because that's what I'm supposed to do.
Correct. Yeah,
right?
That's what we want you to do.
And this gentleman told me I was wrong. There was no compassion, no empathy, no. It was just like, felt very attacking. I felt I was being argued with instead of listened to, is how I felt. And I felt that way with you too, because when I said I don't like the way this officer handled it, and I asked if you wanted to watch the video, and you said no, I asked him how it happened, and I believe my officer. Well, so that felt very argumentative off the bat, where you told me from jump, I heard what he said, and I don't need to hear what you have to say. That's my perception, and you can't tell me how to perceive you either.
I sure can.
So that's where that came from. So if you wonder why I might be a little bit less accommodating with listening to you, maybe it's because the first thing you told me was that you weren't going to listen to me and that you believed him. So understand that that's the foot you got us off on, right? I don't think I'm yelling. I don't think I'm being accusatory. I don't think I'm being nasty. I'm calling about a situation that's I've called and I've called and I've called, and you guys tell me every time that you come out to just call. So I do, and all I get is this. The first officer that came out argued with me too. Then she called the police to tell them that I was videoing her in the parking lot and she wanted it to stop, because that's what I was told to do, video her and call the police, right? So I did that. I did what you guys told me. And then you come out because she calls you and tells you that I'm doing what you told me to do, and the officer comes over and she's wearing a mask and she's screaming down the sidewalk at me and the officer that don't listen to her, she's a liar. I have it all on video. She had a mask on so she could mask her breath from the officer, and then she pulled out of here in her car. And I asked the officer, can't you stop her? No, I have no probable cause. Really? Because she's screaming obscenities down the sidewalk and wearing a mask when she's speaking to you. I feel like that is probable cause. But no, I couldn't get it done that day. Today I watched her almost hit somebody, and you have no idea what that does to me. I have a dog that got hit on this road right in front of me, and watching a human being almost get mowed over when I just keep calling to try to take her off the road. I want you to maybe consider that side of this, that I just keep trying, and that's what I see. And then when you guys come out, you tell me that you don't want to listen to me. That's how I feel. And I do think that I've been done a disservice. Everyone who lives here has been done a disservice. And I hope you watch the video, because if you're his supervising officer, after you watch the way he handled it, I think you're going to have some things to say to him. Or at least I hope so. Because it wasn't handled correctly. And he did not listen to my whole thing. I'm calling down to him, sir, I haven't even told you everything that happened. And he says, no, I'm just going to talk to Holly. No, I was not being argumentative with him. I don't feel that I'm being that way with you right now. I'm speaking pretty calmly and clearly. I know I've been labeled a crazy person by these people. I'm not. I'm watching something happen. And your officer asked someone else, he said, do you see this happening? And she said, yes. And she told him about a situation that she had seen. And he's like, so did you call? And she said, no. And I said, right, sir, because when we call, this is how you treat us. Nobody else wants to get involved. And he started talking down to me and telling me again that I was talking in circles and accusing me of being the problem. And I was trying to answer him that she told you this is happening. And you looked right at her and said, why didn't you call? And I said, because of this. And then he started arguing with me about that too. Because it's not just me. She's seen it too. She's been there when this woman screams at me as I come around the corner. I can't even walk my dog without this woman screaming at me. Why? Because I called the police on her. Why do I call the police on her? Because I watched her almost hit that truck. I watched her run over that median. I watched her almost hit a human being today. So what am I supposed to do? Just keep watching it?
Is there anything else I can do for you, miss?
Wow. Thank you for your concern. That's really your answer to that. The Crystal Lake Police is not concerned. You don't think that that's a problem. You don't respond to that at all.
We are concerned, but every time I've tried to respond to you, it doesn't go well. It's not been a very good interaction with you. So I've heard everything you've said. You told me that you want to talk
What
to
have
my
I done
superior.
that's wrong?
I didn't say you did anything wrong.
You said
did
it was
I?
a bad interaction. What was bad about it?
I'm not going to discuss that with you. That's not what my job is. So if you have nothing further to report, I'm going to go on about my day.
So
I
you
can
won't
continue
respond
my
to what
job.
I'm
Have a
saying,
nice
and you're
day.
telling me, okay, this is a